the man who can't breathe.
I wasn't trying to upset him. Away from me! Get away!
People dear. People dear.
So people are scared?
That's people dear.
This is what your 2-year-old looks like when he pulls up his own pants after using the potty. Sharif, fix yourself. Look at your pants. Sharif, will you pull up your pants properly, please? Sharif, don't show everybody your parts. Sharif!
Go to bed.
No, this ain't picture.
Time to go to bed.
No, no.
Yes, yes, yes. Oh, yes, yes, yes.
Oh, yes, yes, yes.
Come on.
This is nap time. Oh, Sharif.
Are you saying why?
Sharif, are you using your words? Use your words, please. Sharif, will you please use your words? I don't understand you. Use your words. Sharif, use your boy voice. I don't understand what you're saying.
Because we don't know what you're saying.
Okay, step down. You can take a picture, but then it's time for that. You know the drill around here. Dad still got your pants turned to the side. What is this? What is this? Why is his pull-up looking like that? What is going on with my child?
He's pulling his pants like
No, but look. That'll be edited. Oh, look at her. Look at her. Saya, why you tilted to the side like this?
Let's go. Let's go to bed, baby.
Oh, good night. Jesus. You hear your brother crying? We just came from adding Saya to the insurance, health insurance, and everything. So, health insurance, life insurance, everything. I didn't complete one form because I need it notarized and I have to eat before I go to my next appointment. So I didn't have time to run around getting notarized and everything. But I did everything else. So she's good. All the changes have been made. You were right. I didn't need to re-add you and Sharif.
Right.
And I popped in my office.
Oh, you popped in?
Yeah. Just being at work felt like, whoa. I was like, oh, this is what work feels like. It didn't feel like I hadn't been there.
Oh, okay.
I was waiting for this strange, eerie feeling. It was like I was there yesterday. My husband's giving me the silent treatment. That's why our energy seems off. You guys are wondering. I know I never look where I'm supposed to. He's mad at me. He's been angry for 2 days, but he doesn't have the right to be.
I haven't been angry for 2 days.
A day and a quarter.
Hasn't been a full day yet. A day is 24 hours. It hasn't been a day yet.
In our life, this is like 5 days.
Yeah.
But he doesn't have the right to be because he was wrong. So I'm singing. What was I singing this morning?
Something about, so you love me 5 times.
Say you love. Wait, it was an old song. 1, 2, 3, 4. Say you love me 5, 6, 7 times. I was just singing it. I don't know why it was in my mind, but it was. And he's like, I love you. So I'm like, oh, okay, this is the makeup point. Because I didn't realize that I said the song. And so he goes, so I said, trying to be sassy. I'm like, just say you miss me. And he was like, no. I said, I love you. I'm like, right, because what you really want to say is you miss me. And he was like, no. You said say you love me, so I'm saying it. Oh, okay. Back to the silent treatment.
Yeah.
But again, he's not right. He wasn't right. Y'all probably wonder what happened. I'll give you Cliff Notes version. I didn't get any sleep last night. Not last night, the night before last. When I say no sleep, I'm not saying how the new mom sleep pattern is broken. I'm saying I didn't get an hour of sleep. Not 1 hour. Because Saya sleeps, I told you guys, from my 7:45 to 1 a.m. Baby Sharif woke up at 1:15. And he decided that he wanted to stay up and watch Lifetime until 4. And then he decided that he wanted to eat. Meanwhile, at the ranch, because he's calling me at 1:15 in the morning, one would assume that the parent who's in the room with him would wake up and attend to him, but he didn't. But then the next day he tells me, yeah, I saw that you posted on Facebook at 2 a.m. What? So you were up, but you decided not to come and help me out with kids. You told me that someone sent you an email and you responded at 2 a.m.
Oh, yep, I sure did.
Exactly. I was trying to forfeit that part, but
that's fine. Yeah.
You know, and so in my mind, I'm like, I'm trying not to go into PK mode, which you guys will learn what that is later. But I'm like, oh, okay, you know, I'm a wife. I don't, you know, pick your battles. So I'm like, oh, okay. But in my mind, I'm like, word, you was up and you knew I was up with both of the children and you did nothing to intervene. Okay. That was like strike one. But I didn't say anything. And then, you know, I wake up, I go in there and see him for a little while. And I'm thinking that's going to make him wake up and come out and join us. No, it didn't. And he stayed in the room an additional 40 minutes. And then he came out when he had to pee and he couldn't hold it no more. And he comes out and he goes to the bathroom. And then he comes and lays down with us. And went to sleep. How do you go to sleep? Is this real? At this point now, he made Baby Sharif go back to bed. But it's like 4:30. And then Saya wakes up at 5 o'clock for her 5 o'clock feeding. And then you sit there and go to sleep. You don't offer to burp her. You don't offer to feed her. You don't offer to do anything. You just go to sleep. Okay, again, pick your battle. So I'm like, I'm nursing, whatever. I'm not going to trip because he'll just wake up and be with Sharif. I'm thinking because Sharif woke up from 1 to 4, he'll sleep till about 10. So Saya woke up for her 5 o'clock feeding. She went back to sleep at 6:20. At 6:42, Baby Sharif, Mom, he's asleep on the couch. So you're around for all this, but you're not going to get up. You're not going to offer to birth the baby, change the baby, or get up with the other baby. Okay, no problem. These are my kids. I pray for them both, so I'm not complaining ever. All right. Then I get up with my son. He's still asleep. I wake up, make breakfast. I do all the things that I do every morning. Then I say, honey, I really want some bacon. He makes the bacon better than I do. He gonna say, I don't even know if I remember how to make bacon. I haven't made it in 2 months. Yeah, you haven't made it since I've been home, basically. And I'm like, in my wife way, not in my PK way. I go, honey, I would really like some bacon, but you already know my son wants some bacon because you read it on Facebook. So I say, honey, I would really like it if, you make some bacon. He's still sitting there. I said, Sharif, get up and make some bacon. Now I'm cranking a little more, a little aggy. So he wakes up, he makes the bacon. Organic turkey bacon takes like 30 minutes to make. So he makes it, and I promised my son French toast. So then I have to get up anyway and make this French toast. So then I'm like, we gotta put the kids down, for naps and everything. We get to the nap part of the day. He's on the computer all day doing work. Baby Sharif, it's 11 o'clock. Baby Sharif takes his nap at noon. Baby Sharif says, Dad, sit on the floor, T-Rex. That means he wants to play dinosaurs on the living room floor with his dad. He says, 1 minute, son. 1 minute turns into 11:15. Me being the wonderful mom that I am, I say, pull out the graham crackers, because I know my son likes graham crackers, and I go, how about you sit at the table with Dad while he's working, and you eat your graham crackers? He goes for it, because he's 2. At about 11:30, he says, okay, it's time to watch My Baby Can Read. No, you're going to go sit on the floor and play dinosaurs with my son, because that's what you told him. Now I'm turning up a little more, and I'm getting a little peeved, right? So he's like, no, I'm not. He's gonna, but no. Then so he's like, all right, he made the commitment. So he's like, okay, I'm gonna give you 5 minutes of playtime, and then you're gonna go to bed. So he gives him his little 5 minutes, maybe 7. Then he puts my son to bed for his nap. Of course, Baby Sharif doesn't want to take a nap. He's calling me because he's not been outside. He hasn't done any activities all day. Nobody read to him. He didn't do workbook. He didn't get the 5 minutes of play. He didn't do anything. So he's not really tired. But I need to work out. So he needs to take a nap. He keeps calling me, but he's crying. Now our agreement is if he uses his boy words, and then I will come. Every time he calls me, he doesn't need to get my attention through crying. So he keeps calling me, Bob, Bob. So I keep going. This one says, are you going to keep going back there? Yes, I am. Because that's my son. And I gave him my word.
I'm not that guy who ignores their children. It's not what I do. It's just not even in my makeup.
You're becoming him.
So when I do, So when I do involve myself in work, and that's the only thing that I'm doing.
Too involved.
You have well, you have a choice, but you need to accept that.
I'm not accepting
how I feel.
it.
Just like this morning,
I'm not gonna have time to get
Felicia
anything.
Ignored Sharif.
I never ignored
while he
Sharif.
spoke to her.
Never did.
3 times, and I wish I recorded it. And the reason she ignored him was because
you need to be with your kids today. No.
What were you doing on the laptop?
In my mind, this is what I told myself yesterday.
What were you doing on the laptop?
Acting.
You were acting?
I woke up and was like, I want to watch the real footage of Saya's birth. No, let me tell you why.
Are we doing her?
No, I don't have time. I told myself I'm not doing nothing for the kids today. Neither one of them. I'm going to give her my breast and bye Felicia. And I mean that because that's not fair.
That's cool.
The way that he did me yesterday.
And I came right up and did what I had to do for our children because Felicia was absent. Not physically, but mentally she was absent. And now I know that it was on purpose.
Yes, it is on purpose.
Such is life.
I'm not doing anything for them today.
But I'm not
nothing.
I ain't starting it.
Because that wasn't right.
I signed up for. I'm a parent.
You thought that it was okay to leave me with a bored 2-year-old and an infant.
I'm just trying to insert in there. Don't say it like I just left you with our children and that was it. I mean,
that is what happened.
Let's paint the whole picture.
That is the whole picture. But the highlight of this whole story is I didn't get any sleep.
Yeah.
Like, that's my issue. I didn't get 1 hour of sleep. Exactly. And then instead of him being like, babe, I'm so sorry, I didn't think about whatever. I'm trying to make a better life for us. He giving me attitude.
Well, then I gave attitude because of
you're about to make it right real quick.
She was trying to react in her girl here.
Yeah.
She called herself slamming a drawer, right, just to get my attention. However, in her slamming the drawer, it shocked Saya. Now she thought, I think, that Saya was asleep, and she wasn't. So, but Felicia did it twice. So Saya did like this twice. Husband and wife, we love one another so much, but it's something about being a parent when you see your child in terror, because that's how I view it. A terror, she's a newborn, and you know that your spouse is the one who frightened them, you're looking at them not like your spouse. You're looking at them like you're just another man or another woman that's bringing harm to my child. Because that's what Felicia, she does with me as well. That's just, I mean, it's just how parents go. So that's why I was upset. That's the only reason why I was upset. I had nothing else to be upset about. I know. Why are you crying? Oh boy.
So Sharif and I are at Walmart doing some grocery shopping. Saya and Dad are in the car, and this is how Sharif and I are shopping. Sharif is wanting to be held. Sharif, we're vlogging. Would you say hi?
Hi.
You want to say hi?
Hi.
You want to get down?
No,
He wants to be held. So this is how I'm shopping, and I'm giving into it. You guys know why. Because I'm a sucker for my son, and he's dealing with a new baby. So I can't vlog too long in here because my son is currently an infant. So Sharif and Saya ended up coming in because Saya's hungry. But because we don't have time, I can't stop shopping to feed her. So I'm just walking around Walmart feeding her. I have had so much grocery shopping to do. Look at my husband.
Whoa. Oh, we have a code term that we use when we're over being mad at one another. So I came up to Felicia and I said, I miss you. So now we're not mad anymore. Well, I guess she was over it, but
I've been over it.
I'm not upset.
You over it? You was over it forever? Yeah, I mean, when you promise to spend the rest of your life with somebody, you can't be mad at them for too long. That's just a miserable existence. You gotta get over it fast. But this,
Even if you're not married to someone, you shouldn't be mad for too long in general. You know?
I mean,
It's
that's his
unhealthy.
perspective, but from my perspective, you can just break up with him. But when you're married, I mean, it's if you want it to last, it's saying,
You know, you can still break up with someone and be very upset with them every day of their lives. You can't.
well, he's the love doctor, so
Or
he
up
knows
your
more
lives.
than I. Look at this. You're done? He wants to give everything to me, so I have to go.
She has nothing to say.
I'm so hungry.
Yeah.
And I'm looking at what's healthy on here.
We are. Can you guess where we are? For all of you who live in the city, you all know. Does it say it on here? No. It does. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Right. So we're here, wanting to eat, not knowing what we want to get. No, I'm getting the buffalo mac and cheese, and Babe's still looking for what she wants. And Sharif is getting I don't know what Sharif's getting. Maybe a flatbread and cheese. Ooh, artichoke is here. All right. Listen, we're not being chinky or trying to, what am I trying to say? Hold on to our money and be not even frugal. What's the negative connotation of frugal? Cheap. We're not trying to be cheap. But Felicia and I, our appetites aren't the biggest appetites. So we really, when we go to a restaurant, all we need is one plate. One plate, one unlimited drink, one appetizer, and we're good. So we have the spinach artichoke dip. We have one buffalo mac and cheese coming. And we ordered one drink. That's really all we need. Pathetic, sad, I don't know, you know?
No.
We have the European diet. I think everybody else, how people eat so excessively, that's crazy. I don't eat a lot. Felicia doesn't eat a lot. That's probably why we're the stature we are right now. But
And our kids, too.
and our children, we're little people. We're the little family. We should call this the little Alis. all day with the little Alis.
No, because people think we're like 20.
No, people think we're like 18, dressed up as grown people.
So we
And-
have a suit.
Right, I have on a suit. I look like a 16-year-old kid who's wearing a suit. Like, oh, look at him. He looks so professional, that little cutie.
Like Hakeem looked the other day on Empire.
Right, we look like Hakeem on Empire. Hakeem looks like a
When
big
he wore
kid.
that suit that on this episode.
Yeah, he looks like a big kid, and that's what we look like too.
No, he looks like a fake adult.
He looks like a fake adult. That's even worse. I'd rather be a big kid than a fake adult.
Right.
But it's how we were born. I don't know. So that's why I get it now. When we come up to people and they say, "Oh, you guys
Your
are
little
just
family
your
is
little
so
family
cute."
is so cute. Oh, you guys are so adorable." I'm like, "What? You don't say adorable
It's a grown man.
to a grown man, and to a grown woman. You say you guys y'all's a hot couple, you guys are a power couple. I don't know. You use those type of terms. But again, we're little people. That's what this show is called now. All day with the little Alis.
It's not a picture, silly. We're vlogging.
Looking?
Yes. I love those little chubby little fingers.
It's
I
in the
love those.
picture.
It's not a picture, boobs.
Oh.
What did you just ask me?
If you were to cheat on me in Western New York, what would be your hideout spot if you wanted to go on a date? The reason why I thought about that was because I watched this, I don't know if it was an interview or something, and this guy was talking about how he and his wife were friends like for 10 or 15 plus years. And they finally got married. And I thought, Felicia and I, we became friends while we were in the relationship. You know what I mean? But we never really got to, we saw each other's bads, but we never really got into each other's bads, not like talking on a friend level, because we had to try to be our best in the relationship. If we were friends for a long amount of time, we would know each other's hideout spots, we would know each other's, we know each other's secret thoughts now, but we would know each other's secret thoughts about the opposite sex and all that. So I was just wondering, if you were to cheat, where would your secret place be? Mine would be, I would go to Wheatfield. That was just in my head. I was wondering where yours would be.
Hey, that is the most crazy question that I've ever been asked in my life. From my husband, where would you go to cheat if we were, why would I cheat on you, first of all? Where would I go? It wouldn't be a secret if I told you. But since you put it in my head, I wouldn't go on a date, baby. Everyone knows us. Everywhere we go. You know what I mean? Like, people know us. So, I wouldn't go on a date.
Oh, but so you would stay in the house or you would go out of town?
I would stay in the house.
Word?
Yes.
Oh, shoot.
But what house is the question?
Right. Well, not our house.
Right. So, it's impossible to cheat on you because where am I doing it?
The difference between you and I is I wouldn't ever cheat just going to a house all the time. I would want to be outside. And so I would go to a place where I figured people didn't know me and I wouldn't have the chance to run into anybody. That's why I thought of Wheatfield.
You're absolutely crazy. Everybody knows you. The lady at the laundromat just said to you, you're everywhere I go. Honey,
You're so right about that.
you can't be in a relationship with somebody you cheat with. Crazy. You talking about going on dates. You don't date your mistress.
I would date my mistress. Isn't that crazy?
You are a maniac.